I broke my marriage. Need advice on how to fix the damage, or is it completely destroyed? Might be long post. I am a wreck right now and don't know what to do. Me, 40 female, and my husband, 39 male, married young and we were each other's first. We have been married for nearly 18 years. We have 2 children, 19 female, 18 male, and both of them have moved out and are living their life. Due to COVID, I lost my job in February and got a new one in August. During this time, my husband had to do more work so that his job must be secured. So he was more distant due to his job. In my new job, I developed a crush on one of the young guy, 25 male, and started feeling excited. Nothing was wrong in our marriage, and I still don't know why I had those feelings for that guy. I might be insecure in myself. I started arguing with my husband for no reason and blamed him for everything wrong. At that time, I thought of everything possible to be upset with my husband. As in our country, restrictions on COVID were removed in late August, so I started going out with my friends. I also started flirting with a young boy. In early September, I suggested open marriage to spice up our relationship. I told him that I wanted to have fun and suggested him to do the same. I told him that our 20s and 30s went by just looking upon kids and now we should enjoy ourselves. He was completely against it. He said that marriage is not a joke and a special bond between two. At that time, I was having different mindset and told him how he had changed with new lifestyle and how old-fashioned he is. He was still against it. So I started manipulating him and threatened to divorce. He finally agreed to open our relationship. For the first month, I hooked up with that guy and had several one-night stands. My husband also started dating but never slept with anyone. In October, I started realizing that most men never took care of my needs and pleasure. My husband was the only one who took care of my needs. The idea of sleeping with other men was short-lived and I stopped it. I started having sex with my husband again and felt great. We were still dating other people. He was dating his high school friend and also had several sexual encounters with her after a month of dating. I started feeling jealous because of him dating her and still sleeping with her. In mid-November, I suggested to once again close our marriage and be monogamous. He was adamant that he would not do it. We had lots of fight. We argued a lot, but he didn't change his decision. He was still going over to her house and spending nights over there. This situation was like a torture to me. I had to spend night alone in our marital home, on our marital bed, knowing that he was with other women and was entertaining her. On 28 November, I tried to commit suicide because the emotional trauma was exceeding its limits. I was rushed to hospital by my husband and this led to change him his decision. He now agreed to close our marriage again. I was a bit relieved. I thought we would recover pretty quickly from this phase of life, but hell, I was wrong. He still thought about her. He even bought her a gift for her birthday. He wanted to go to her house to give her the present, but I agreed to let him go to her house on the condition that I would be going with him. We arrived at her house. Her house was pretty big and looked really expensive. We arrived at the door and she opened the gate. She took the gift and gave a hug to my husband in front of me. I got pissed and wanted to leave. She invited us for drinks, but I refused and we came back home. Last night, when we were having sex and he was just about to climax, she finished off while saying her name. I was pissed about it. I felt humiliated and was angry that he was thinking about her during sex also. He was also sorry for this but said that he is still confused regarding her. He ended up sleeping on couch. This morning, he said that he cannot live like this. He wanted some space from me and that he would be moving out for some days to clear his mind. I agreed to it because I had no other option. In afternoon, my friend sent me a pic of him at her house. She lives nearby and saw him at her door. I was devastated and called him. He answered and told me that we were on break so we could see other people. It's been 5 hours and I am a wreck right now. He's not able to forget her and is still ruining our relationship. I know that I already destroyed most of the marriage, but now I am going to do anything to fix it. I have written everything unbiasedly so that you can give me some advice. I literally don't know what I am writing and seeking from writing here, but I cannot share this with our children. I have realized how much he loved me unconditionally, and I don't want to throw away our 20 years together. Any advice on how to make him change his decision?
I had asked for an open relationship and later open marriage for the same reason you did: selfishness, the ability to have more sex without having to go through the motions of respecting your spouse. Yeah, I'm not married to that person anymore. I done fucked up, and so did you. You don't get to open a box, grab the gift inside, and then slam the lid back down before your husband can get his gift out and enjoy it. It's not fair to assume that since you are done exploring, then so is he. You haven't learned a damn thing. How do you repair it? You let go. You can't control him. Prove that you have the ability to think about what's best for him and let him do what he wants without you. Take this as a time to grow and understand something very important: the feelings of other people. This is like all kinder your fault, and you got what you deserved. Prop should have asked for advice before you did anything, not after. What did you think would happen? Ugh, you brought it on yourself.
Sorry, but right now you are focusing on the marriage when you really need to focus on yourself. Yes, the marriage itself was probably over when the open relationship started non-consensually. You say this. This situation was like a torture to me. I had to spend night alone in our marital home, on our marital bed, knowing that he was with other woman and was entertaining her. But you weren't able to understand that it would be torture to him when you wanted to have sex with a 25-year-old guy. This is the moment to learn from your mistake, since you've been selfish. Letting your issues get the best of you is just an easy way out. For your children, you need to focus on getting therapy and getting better yourself. It is hard to hear, like it was hard for your husband to hear at the time, but your marriage is probably over. But it doesn't matter as much as getting therapy and becoming a more balanced person for your children. Karma is real, I guess. Obviously you know you brought this on yourself, and whatever happens you have yourself to blame. However, you are now in a competition with the other woman. The question is whether this is just sex or emotional for him. If it is just sex, you have a chance, but if it is emotional, here is hoping you learn your lesson for your next relationship. By the way, don't try suicide again. Life is worth living, girl. You suggested an open relationship to have an affair. I did that because you had someone specific in mind to cheat with. Be honest, you didn't really want to explore other people. That was just the cherry on top of the apple of your eye, the 25-year-old. You thought you found a clever backdoor to cheating, and it's blow up in your face. You had a monogamous husband. A monogamous husband that I imagine was blindsided. Now he wants to be monogamous with someone else. I will be the first one to get a lawyer, because it's going to take all of that lawyer's time and energy, and quite a bit of your money to see that you come out of this with a shred of anything. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You definitely broke this, and I don't think you are going to be able to fix it. You didn't appreciate what you had, and I don't think you deserve a second chance in this case. I'm having a hard time feeling sorry for you. People who use suicide as a tool to manipulate others are pieces of shit. Manipulating him with a threat of divorce to open the marriage was also a trash move. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Why does anyone think that an open marriage well into a relationship is a good idea? You wanted a free pass to cheat and not be labeled a cheater. You manipulated and threatened your husband into agreeing to something he was against. Then you couldn't handle the outcome when he found someone else because of your free pass. This reeks of the typical selfishness of every cheater. Your sad self-ending attempt was just another manipulation tactic. No one should be surprised by the outcome or feel sorry about it. You made your bed, now lie in it. As for advice, I don't want to throw away our 20 years together. You already did. This relationship/marriage is dead. You can try IC and MC, but as long as the hour is in the picture, as long as she makes him happy, as long as she outclasses you, your only hope is to throw yourself on the mercy of the court and hope for a second chance at starting from scratch. He shouldn't take you back, but maybe a divorce followed by a new relationship, dating etc. might work. Very slim possibility. Good luck, but honestly I'm rooting for you soon to be ex-husband.